Oh, those are people head. Let's see. Can we get a good zoom in on that? No. It's a little Play-Doh-y.
I'm dead from the neck up.
Let me have things. The only reason we cheesed money is entirely because this game won't give me shit.
You can use those ballistas in that room over there if you so choose. I will warn you, you can hit your allies with the ballista too. You're still in the... Your teammates should be good. You probably don't want to stand in the electricity.
So, it's just... Are there anything important to the rooms to the side or not?
There's some chests and things, but I think there might be a gift, maybe a codex entry, but there's nothing, again, like, substantial. If I remember, I will warn you when there's, like, unique items and stuff nearby.
Okay.
For the most part, you're not going to find too much. This is just going to be basic equipment, some crafting materials.
Injury kit!
You will get a shield from the boss of this dungeon, but that's like the only unique thing you get here, if I remember correctly.
Hello.
I love their laugh. It's so good. I like that Alistair said, "Hey, watch it. You're electrocuting me. I am your friend." You're making pretty good time through here, too.
Just the rudest shield bash.
Oh, you already got an achievement for killing a lot of Darkspawn.
Now is better than later.
Okay. Oh, it was just the other way in. Okay. Ah, so this is the ballista. No, it's not a ballista. That's just a thing.
Those are ballistas.
Oh, so I could have just been on this, like...
Yep. But you can't turn them, they only point in the one direction, so...
Kinda poo, but... Oh, yeah.
If you would have come around the other way, if you would have gone through that door and come from behind, you would have been able to take those Darkspawn by surprise and hit a couple of them, and the ballista also has a knockdown. So if they would have kept coming, you could have kept knocking them down.
Hmm.
Got it.
So it's like, it's also there to show you that you can use ballista, because it does come into play for pretty much an in-game portion of the game. You just like blowing people up, don't you?
No chance. No chance at all.
There you go.
got
Yes, it's
no chance.
I'll get on.
Hey, let's coat our swords in acid.
He
Won't
was a
that
good
run through the
guy.
sword?
What about the murder? What murder?
Cyril, you killed a hooker. I thought you said they were call girls. No, when they're dead, they're just hookers.
Hookers.
That show was so good.
Yeah. I hate that I can't open any chests. Like on one, I enjoy that incentivizes playing other classes. Because it's like, yeah, it's the mage. Yeah, I'm running around
Gain better be
nuking
ready
rooms.
to charge as
but
soon
still.
as we light the signal.
Why did I just get a
The
bunch
king
of 2
is depending on
experience?
us.
What the fuck?
Because you got a new area. Says the genetic clone of Adolf, the supposed genetic clone of Adolf Hitler. I fucking love the later episode of Archer where they find the other clones of Krieger, and like we don't know if our Krieger is the original Krieger or not.
Right there.
That whole voice from Brazil. So I fucking love it.
Fuck this room.
Hey, Lana. Lana. Danger zone. Oh, you're getting ready to level up. You'll probably level up at the end of this dungeon. Oh, hey, one of your teammates died. It's possible you might have killed him.
He got downed. He's not dead.
I'll get on it.
Imagine... Oh, are you looking forward to playing Baldur's Gate, since it's actually, like, coming out?
Yes. Very much.
Yeah, I enjoyed the early access that I played. I just wish that there were more stuff available to start. But that's just me. And I know it'll never happen, but I want a Blood Hunter playable class. But since it's not official, I'm not going to get it. Unless somebody mods it in. Oh, go into that room. And there's a lever you can hit to release the hounds. Yeah,
what do they say?
Pry havoc and let loose the hounds.
Get off my back.
Oh no, I don't even need to do that.
Dogs are like, alright, job's done. Work. I can't do that voice. Work. Job's done. And then they just stand there. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say you can't open that chest.
I wanted to hope. Is there any reason to take that or not?
Nah.
I mean, is it better than his?
What?
No, absolutely not. Alistair has a kite shield.
Ah.
So his shield is already way better than that round shield.
At your service.
The only way he could get a better shield in terms of like what it is if he had a tower shield. Uppers will stay.
Got it.
Until they see enemies. They were summoned by the words "chopper sick balls."
Oh.
You blew that man up, and Alistair leveled up for
Can I
it.
get you a ladder so you can get off
So
my
you can
back?
get off my back. You do know I'm just gonna start saying that now, just to annoy you.
See, when you're doing it, it's a reference, and it'll be cute. When the game's doing it, it feels like the game itself is bitching at me.
I like how that again.
Rise!
No.
He just like turned the corner. He's like, outreads us. There's like 28 dogs and people.
I don't like either of those things. You and Alistair have leveled up.
All right, all right.
Yes, injury kits. You don't have anything, right? Okay. Alright, let's do this. It's knockdowns. Always good.
Yeah. Like watching the warriors never get knocked down is fucking fantastic.
That's right, that was that.
I wonder why that Ginlock would have a dwarven war axe.
Yes! For all the head trauma.
I'll get on it.
Let's go! My kingdom.
A sword, my kingdom for a sword.
Get 'em, dogs!
You're gonna regret this! Get on.
Weren't there 3 dogs? Oh, there are 3. Never mind.
Jeez! Anything worth? Sure. How much do you have? He who has become money. Do-do-do-do. My stupid ear holes. Oh. Okay. Oh, he does have eyes. Okay.
Yep, that's an ogre. I will give you a piece of advice. Don't stand in front of him. Because he has a charge ability.
Let's see what you're made of. Someone's going to fall.
Oh, he's about to beat the shit out of Alistair. Yeah, that move sucks when they do that. Oh, you made him mad. He angry now.
He's adorable little steps.
I mean, this is working because it's giving your guys time to hit him. You might want to chug a lyrium potion though if you don't have any mana.
All right.
He's like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna stomp you.
I'm gonna get you and then I'm gonna stomp you. I used to be a lawyer.
I'm sorry. Am I too quick for you?
Oh, I thought one of your guys died. Oh, there he goes.
Ah.
Oh, yeah, you're getting that guy killed him, so he's getting the kill animation. Which I think it's funny that he just stabbed him with a mace that does not have any kind of sharp tip on it.
I mean, if anything, that made it cooler.
The beacon is over here. We've surely missed the signal.
Yeah, I was gonna say he has Havard's Aegis, which normally I would give to Alistair, but the shield Alistair currently has is way better.
So
Because the
sell.
yeah. Or give, well yeah, no, Alistair, yeah.
Although it probably doesn't sell for much anyway.
Probably not, but it's up to you.
Sure, I'll
Let's light
sell.
it quickly before it's too late.
The beacons have been lit. Gondor calls for aid.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
I love that that's the final thing he says before the cutscene.
hate it so much.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
You remember how you said you thought Loghain was a piece of shit?
Told you.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Although
Wasn't that
Cothran-
signal supposed to be for his men to go in?
Yep. That would be correct, sir.
I'm assuming he made a deal with the Dark Spawn.
I don't know. Oh, Duncan's got his, since this is a pre-rendered cutscene, he has his not Grey Warden armor on. Though he still has the wrong sword.
Nope.
And there goes the king. Oh no, Duncan has the correct sword. What his normal sword is. And Duncan doesn't care about Caitlyn anyway. Oh, damn, burrito's coming back. Oh, I knew I shouldn't eat that burrito.
That grilled cheese burrito's biting back.
There's a reason they call it Taco Hell.
Is there a what if Logain wasn't a piece of shit and actually helped out here? Like,
Nope.
Is it feasible they would have turned it the tide and won this?
I would, what I know of Logain, yes. If Logain would have helped them fight, Kaelin would not have died here. Logain is...
But would they have won?
They would have... The Blight would have ended a lot faster, probably, yes. It wouldn't have ended there. That battle would have been won, definitely. Logain is an insanely good, like, battle tactician. He's partly the reason why Merrick
able to kick that one dude out?
Yep. Logain is pretty much one of the major reasons why Orlais was kicked out of Ferelden.
Oh, the good ending it is.
Mother shall be pleased. I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
No, I don't remember shit. Was it the Darkspawn who crashed into there?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I only remember being overwhelmed by the Darkspawn.
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
Yeah, I'd say my friend, you mean
The
Alice?
suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before, yes.
The
He
suspicious
is outside
dim-witted
by the
one.
fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Yeah, I want to say thank you for helping me.
You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer.
You can spec her to be one if you want.
Fantastic.
She's originally set up as a debuffer for the most part.
Let's see. Why does your mother
I do
want
not
to see
know.
me?
She rarely tells me her plans.
Because Flemeth knows shit, that's why she wants to see you.
Okay, I'll go then.
I will stay and make something to eat.
She's
Flemeth got
even
the-
gonna cook for me. She's perfect.
Flemeth got the full 1-1. Oh,
Mind if
I'm
I
taking
take your
this here.
stuff? Fucking gamer habit. I'm sorry, Morgan. I know you just healed me and said you were gonna make me some food. I'm just gonna rifle through your shit.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
Yeah, I'm not. Thanks to Morgan's mom.
This doesn't
Credit where
seem
it's
real.
due.
If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you?
Oh yeah, she
You
did
ne-
never
you
tell you
told
her
us
name.
your
I did.
Names
Yep.
are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call
It
me
is chastened.
Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both
I
well,
take it
has
she's
it
a
not?
huge deal.
Yes, she is.
Like in lore from long ago? Like, is she lived much longer than what even I'm going to assume?
Yes.
Okay.
You won't learn too much about Flemeth in this game. There is some stuff that comes up, and there's some quests. You learn a little more about her in 2, and you learn a lot about her in 3.
Okay. Yeah, I suppose we
If you
should
know what
thank
is
you.
good for you, I suppose you should.
I just love how she puts on this air as this crazy old woman.
No, not 4. We're not going to call her old. Yeah, is there some way we can repay you?
All that I wish you to do is what you are meant to do. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
Yeah, the land's hardly united thanks to Logain.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Now that is a good
Although I did
question.
say that you, Alistair, and Duncan are the only
Men's
Grey
heights hold
Wardens.
shadows
There were
darker
more
than
there,
any
but they all
tainted
pretty much
creature.
died at Ostagar.
Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The archdemon.
What are the Tairn? Who are the Tairn?
The Tairn are... Well, Logain is a Tairn. Tairns are, like... I think they're just below, like, kings, basically. They're a noble class.
Oh, okay. What? Tairn Hope game by trying
The throne?
Because if I remember
He's the
correctly,
queen's
there are
father.
only 2
Still,
Tairns in
I can't
Ferelden. It's
see how he'll
Logain
get away with murder.
and
You
the
speak as if he
Kuzlins,
would
the
be
male
first
or
king
the
to
human
gain his
noble
throne
family.
that way. Grow up.
So they're
boy.
like big
If Arl
deals.
Eamon knew what he did, he would never stand for it. The Landsmeet would never stand
Arls,
for
I
it.
think,
There
are
would be
below
civil war.
Tairns. They basically run like cities. Like Eamon is the Arl of the city of Redcliffe.
Yeah, I don't think the Arl's gonna believe
I
us. dude.
suppose. Arl Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him.
Yeah, he was
He's a
Merrick's.
good man, respected in
Eamon
the
is
Landsmeet.
Merrick's brother.
Of course. We could go
I
to
believe it was
Redcliffe and
Merrick's
appeal to him
brother.
for
It might have
help.
been the wife's brother.
What about those treaties Flemeth gave us? And say, yeah, and say doesn't help us. What then? Keep in mind that Logan was also an honorable man. Yeah.
The Arl would never do what Tairn Logain did. I know him too well. I still
Eamon
don't
is not
know
a
if
dick.
Arl Eamon's
Eamon is a
help
good
would be
man.
enough.
Let me find it out.
Can't defeat the Darkspawn horde by himself.
Yeah, I'm sure he is though, since he's related to the king. The king was a solid dude. What are about those treaties? Flemeth gave. Yeah, what about the
See,
treaties?
there is
Eric was a
smart
fucking
lad.
goofball.
Of course. The treaties. Grey Wardens
There's a
can
book,
demand
a
aid
prequel
from
book
dwarves,
to
elves,
the
mages, and
games.
other
There's a bunch of
places. They're
prequel books, but the
obligated to help
specific
us
one I'm
during the
talking
Blight.
about
I may be
is
old,
Merrick
but
is having a
dwarves,
conversation with
elves,
Duncan, and Merrick's like,
mages,
yeah,
this Arl Eamon,
I had
and
this
who
dream
knows
once
what
where
else.
Logain and
sounds
I
like
went
an
and raided
army
the
to
castle's
me.
cheese larder.
So can
There
we
was
do
so
this?
much
Go to
cheese.
Redcliffe and these other places and build an army.
Like, all Merrick talked about was cheese. I fucking love Merrick, though. He's a really cool character.
Go to Redcliffe and these. Okay. I mean, I doubt it'll be as easy as that, but yeah, sure, why not? Isn't that
So
what
you
Grey
are
Wardens
set
do?
then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
We're going,
Yeah.
old woman. Don't
No.
push us. Fuck you, you
no,
old hag.
No, Flemeth is great. All right, if her daughter wasn't there, you know what? Flemeth's like great old woman sort of thing.
No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The
My
stew is bubbling,
ass.
Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve? Or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you
Excuse
had
me?
ears.
What a good line. Stealing that. Yeah, I think it's an excellent. I don't know. On one end, I can respect Morrigan's wishes, but on the other end, Simp.
So I will
no
tell you that in
say
this
this?
You have
conversation,
been itching to get out of
you're
the
going to
wilds
learn
for
about the
years.
game's
Here is your chance.
approval and
As
disapproval
for you,
mechanic,
Warden,
because depending on what
consider
you
this
say, you'll gain or
repayment for
lose
your
approval with
lives.
Alistair and Morrigan.
Well, allies... Can every ally leave you?
I believe they actually can, but we can cheat that away as well.
Oh, okay. By duping gifts with them, and they're like,
Well, no,
well, I know you
actually-
made some questionable decisions, but these silver rings you keep giving me.
So since you have all the DLC, you have the feast day gifts and pranks, and you can just buy gifts at your camp that will automatically, no matter what, give approval or disapproval depending on what you give them. So it's
Okay.
easy to... They literally... BioWare did that so you could play with the disapproval and approval system.
Okay.
But some of them are actually really good items. Like, you can give, like, Sten a sword. It's called the Butterfly Sword, and he hates it, but it's a really good sword.
You know, I'm gonna play to complimenting her intelligence and cunning here.
Pardon me, but I had the impression that you two needed assistance, whatever the form.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
Understand.
And you, Wardens. Do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
See, on one end, I know right off the bat that's a lie. She's gonna get whacked at some point in this playthrough.
She's a mage, too, so she will get hit a lot.
Allow
if
me
you
to
decide
get
to
my
use her.
things, if you please.
I assume you're going to take her with you.
Yes.
I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide.
So here's where you can
Choice
mess
is
with the
yours.
approval a little bit.
No, yeah, no, I definitely prefer you speak your mind.
You will regret saying that.
Dear sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Oh my
I
god,
just-
I love her.
Do you really
Her
want to
mom
take
is
her along because
great.
her mother says so?
Plymouth is fantastic. Like, there really isn't a character in this game, companion-wise.
Oh yeah,
That
he's
I'm-
getting this. Get
If
over
you
yours.
worry that I will summon demons and
Like, BioWare
transform
can
into
write.
an
I will give
abomination,
BioWare that,
I assure
100%.
you I
They
will at
can
least
write
wait
characters, they
until
can write
you
story.
were not looking.
I feel
It got a
better
little
already.
kind of meh in 2 because one of my favorite writers who wrote some of my favorite companions kind of didn't write them and they kind of got ruined in 2, but I'm kind of over that now. I've moved on.
Actually,
I
have
may
some
have
questions.
answers. Ask.
Tell me about the
It is a
village.
small place of little consequence called Lothering. No more than a stop along your Imperial Highway where travelers purchase goods from local farms and smiths. I would go more often were it not for the town's chantry. It makes the village particularly intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger such as me.
A chantry. And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch.
Of course they have. They even called out their Templars once. They found nothing.
What skills do you have?
I know a few spells, though I am nowhere near as powerful as Mother. I have also studied history and your Grey Warden treaties.
Can you cook?
I can cook, yes.
And then you can substitute for Alistair.
Jesus, yeah, no.
You missed your chance. Now it's Charred Rabbit from here on out.
Shut up, Alistair.
Alistair can't cook. Though according to a lot of people, Ferelden food is basically, think of it as Irish food.
Farewell, Mother.
It's just put a bunch of shit in a
Do
pot
not
and
forget
boil the
stew
fuck
on
out
the
of it.
fire. I would hate to return to a burned down
Okay, but Irish
hut.
food's fucking great.
Tis
I mean,
far
yeah,
more
but that's
likely
what
you
Ferelden
return
food
to
is.
see
It's
this
just throw shit in a
entire
pot and
area,
boil it.
Along
I'm
with
fine
my
with it.
hut, swallowed up by the Blight.
All
I
meant
always
was-
looked at Ferelden as it's
I know.
Europe,
Do try to
England
have
in
fun.
particular. Orlais is France. The Teventer Imperium, I don't know. Antiva is Spain.
I got
Yeah,
plus
so you-
4 from both.
Even though you were kind of a dick to Alistair, but he doesn't mind you, as long as you're not, like, for Alistair at least, as long as you're not, like, really putting him down and making fun of him, if you, like, rib him and kind of make jokes, he's okay with that. But if you legit just shit on him, he's just like, fuck off. And he really doesn't like it if you talk about Duncan, like, down about Duncan. He's like, no, fuck that shit. Duncan's my man.
Have you
Hello?
not left yet? I hope you are not hanging about for some stew.
I was hoping for food.
Huh, I prefer to remain here.
But come
Considering
with
what the
us.
world has done to me, I have already done more than it deserves.
What has the world done to you?
Yeah, and what has the world done? to
That
me?
is between the world and me. Your business is elsewhere.
That's fair. I should go.
Yes, you should. You have a whole lot of darkspawn to get past before you sleep.
Oh, good.
Gather your party and venture forth. So it's automatically going to make you go to Lothering. You can't go anywhere else right now.
Okay.
So when you get to
should
Lothering...
we call this here, by the way, or keep going? I'm
we can go for...
Keep going.
Let's go for a little bit longer.
Okay.